Hey, what's going on, guys? So I was actually supposed to be making this video, but my phone kept messing up, so I'm starting from the middle pretty much. I started lowering the Jetta. There you guys go. Hopefully you guys can see it clearly, but look at that. That is not too much of a gap right there. I'm using those that used coilover set that I bought from eBay. I still have to adjust this one a little bit more. Unfortunately, on this side, on the right side, I found out that from the last time that I tried to do this, I accidentally ripped one of the axle boots. So for right now, I'm just gonna put a little Gorilla Tape on there and just hold it until I buy another axle boot. I did ask around, and that people are saying that it's just better to replace the axle boot itself, just because these axles are really decent. And if you buy any axle from like the AutoZone and stuff like that, they're just really cheap, and they're not as good as the original one. So I'm just gonna keep this one. I'm gonna put a little Gorilla Tape on it for right now, just so I can clean up the car a little bit, and then from there just go buy a new axle boot and replace that. But I'm gonna do that once I do the brakes, which would probably be next week or the week after that, because this project alone is taking me like almost close to a week now, just because my wife isn't feeling well, and you know, I'm back and forth with the car. But as you guys can see, the front is pretty much done. I just have to adjust this one a little bit more, because I really like the way that this one right here, the left side, sits. It might be a little too low, but I have to wait for the suspension to adjust to see if I just have to bring it back up or not. If you guys hear kids in the background, I'm taking care of my 3 kids right now, because again, my wife isn't feeling well. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on the rear here, and then I'll update you guys once I'm done with the rear, and then that way I can just start adjusting them. But sorry guys, that I did record the first half of this, but unfortunately my phone messed up. So yeah, but okay, I'll keep you guys updated and see you guys in a bit. All right guys, what's going on? It is the next day. I just couldn't really finish recording yesterday because my kids were screaming and all that stuff, but I did finish the car, and I still haven't really washed it. I'm trying to figure out really how to wash it, just because I can't go through obviously the car wash anymore. And so I might just order that waterless car wash from Chemical guys. But yeah, here it is guys. You guys can see. So sorry about that. Both of these coilovers are adjusted to the same height pretty much. This one finally adjusted, I believe, just because yesterday I could literally fit my whole finger in there, but now I can't. So it seems like it adjusted. And then this one too. So I might have to bring this one up a little bit more, because as you guys can see, literally no gap, or bring the other one down, but I'm not sure, because I don't know. So let me know what you guys think. Should I just lower this one a little bit more, or should I bring that one up? And then for the rear, sorry guys, my allergies are killing me. For the rears, this is all the way bottomed out. Like the coilover is literally as low as it goes, so I can't do anything there. And then it's the same thing for this side. The coilover is as low as it goes. One thing I should mention, that I don't have the independent rear suspension. A lot of people on Facebook are telling me to do that swap, but I don't know if I want to be honest with you. Like, I just like the car how it sits right now. I think it's sitting good. I don't want to do too much because I still don't know if I'm gonna get rid of the car, keep it. But as it sits right now, suspension wise, it's pretty much set. On this side, there was some there was a strip nut on the top where you put the screws on to attach the strut to the car. So I'm gonna have to replace that with the one that I have in the trunk from the original strut, or the original suspension part. But yeah, suspension wise right now it's okay, it's done. Next thing is I'm not sure if I need an alignment, to be honest with you, because I feel like the car drives fine. But one thing I do need for sure is to fix that the rip boot on that side, on the right side, because that is just leaking everywhere. I put some Gorilla Tape yesterday to prevent it from keeping it from sputtering everywhere like it was. Have to do the brakes, and then after that I have to fix the secondary air pump. I know a lot of you gotta tell me just to delete it, but I can't delete it, guys. I live in California. I have to, this is the first year that I'm gonna have to smog the car, so I can't just delete that air pump. I'm gonna have to keep it until either I move out of California, or if I can sell the car, whoever gets it next can get it. Brakes, axle boot, secondary air pump. I have to fix the light, the airbag light, because I don't know if you guys remember, I accidentally took that piece off where it unplugged the airbag light from the center console, and that caused the airbag light to turn on the dash, and I didn't know that. Figured that one out. So pretty much just have to get or find someone to erase that. Gotta wash the car. It is definitely a washing, and then I have to fix let me unlock the car. I have to fix this seat. It is ripped. Now I was just gonna get it reupholstered, but I mean at this point the whole thing needs to be replaced. This is caused just wear and tear, guys. I mean, this isn't real leather, obviously. This is just pleather or vinyl, whatever it is. So pretty much, I mean, unless it's real leather, and I don't know, but I don't think it is. This is mostly wear and tear, heat from the heat, the heat seater, the heater for the seat. So that's pretty much what causes this. It just starts it makes it hard, and it starts cracking. You guys can literally hear it. It's like, it's just solid at this point. Whereas here, you guys hear that? And then here, like, it's just literally rock hard. But yeah, pretty much that's what causes that. This is the only seat that I really have to fix. For the stereo, I don't think I ever posted a video, but I have an extra tablet, and I set it up to mimic the face of my stereo. So pretty much what I did is I removed the face from the RCD 330, I think it is. I removed the face, and then I just like velcroed on a tablet, and it works fine. The Bluetooth still works, so I can still use the controllers from the car to control the volume. Obviously the face of the stereo is gone, so I don't have the knobs anymore. But since the tablet is touchscreen, that doesn't matter to me. So that's pretty much where we're at right now with the car. So next, I already bought the brake pads. I just have to do the brakes. I have to get my rotors turned to get that going. So I'm gonna probably do the brakes and the axle boot on the next video. I also gonna put out a video on the new project, the Project Colorado, and everything that needs to be done. And I'm also gonna detail the car and probably fix this rear bumper, because if you guys can see, this rear bumper is pretty much just gone, especially when that guy did that hit and run on me, since it cracked. I mean, this is fixable 100%, but I have to get that fixed. I'm gonna see if somebody can do it on the cheap, or if I have to get a whole new bumper, I will. Besides that, the car needs a major detail, major detail inside and out. Once I get that done, then once I get the brakes done, I'm gonna see about the seat. But once I get the brakes done, get that bumper done, fix the check engine light, and pretty much just do a nice tune up on the car. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with it, if I'm gonna keep it or sell it. But I love it, guys. I'm loving it. Yes, as you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see that. So these wheels are RPF1 replicas, but I love the way that how deep they are. So they are 17s by 9.5s. I understand that those are super wide. The most that these cars can probably handle is an 8.5-inch wheel. I did not realize how wide these wheels were going to be until after they were on in the car, and after I had paid for them. But I love the way the car sits. It just makes it look more aggressive. Some of you guys think it looks tacky, but I love it. And in reality, guys, I mean, it's, you know, your taste, however you want your car to look, just do it. Don't listen to anybody else, just do it and just make it happen. If you want the big wings on the back, go for it. If you want it all cambered out where you can't even drive it, go for it. It's your taste, so just do it. I did not realize that these cars really don't camber that well, so I'm not sure why. A lot of people are telling me, well, you know, it's just that you're not low enough. It's like, I'm pretty freaking low. You know what I mean? But this car did not camber at all. Like, these rear coilovers are literally bottomed out. Like, they're all the way to the bottom, and as you can see, there's still a pretty big gap. No camber at all, like none whatsoever, as you guys can see. So I'm not sure if it's just the suspension on these cars that really doesn't let it camber until it gets to a certain type of low. But as of right now, the car is not cambering at all, which that's great, don't get me wrong, but also bad because the wheel doesn't tuck in. And even if it were to camber, the wheel will not tuck in all the way, because these are like extremely wide tires and wheels, so they're stretched out. So pretty much, it's, even if I roll the fenders, it's still not gonna happen. So that's pretty much where we're at with that. Sorry guys, people walking by and looking at me weird. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Let me show you guys underneath the hood. I definitely need a deep clean underneath the hood. The interior for sure needs to be deep cleaned. I just have to get to it. But let me show you guys here. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. So obviously when I go smog the car, I'm gonna have to put the original one back on. I do have this kind of homemade air filter, or short ram intake, whatever. It is actually from a colder intake that I bought. It is I believe a APR, I believe, colder intake. But the one, again, What I didn't realize is that that intake was for cars that have electric power steering, not pump driven power steering. So obviously the reservoir is in the way. Also, this ECU, or this that computer right there, sits over here or over here on the electric power steering cars. So if I want to put the cold air intake, I have to get rid of this, and then so pretty much get rid of my whole power steering setup if I want to get an intake, and if I want to put the integrated engineering intake manifold on here. But again, that's all gonna have to wait because I'm not sure what I'm gonna end up doing anyways. So for sure I need a deep clean under here. This is what I mean. This is what I was talking about, guys, when I said that this is that bolt. Now this one wasn't stripped. What was stripped is that. I don't know if you guys can see it. So that's stripped, and I have no way of getting that in there. Now I'm getting that what the problem that I'm having is that this is causing issues. So I feel like my strut is moving, and it's causing it causing like a pop noise with the spring. So I have to figure that out immediately. I mean, I know it's not gonna go anywhere anytime soon, but either way I have to get that figured out. And then obviously, like, all this I'm not gonna fix, guys, because there's just, I think if I keep the car in, once my power steering goes out, I'm just gonna take it off and try to do a conversion to electric. But yeah, as far as that is, I'm not fixing those little things. I'm just gonna deep clean the engine, pretty much just deep clean the engine, fix the secondary air pump is under here, which I gotta figure out how I'm gonna take that off, because the first time that I did it, it was just a pain in the butt. And I need to order this piece, because that's broken, and I'm not even sure if it's working, to be honest with you. But yeah, for underneath the hood, that's pretty much it, guys. They're probably the most expensive fixes, but yeah, nothing crazy. I just gotta figure out, I need to blow out the engine, wash it, or just rinse it out, and that would be set. So pretty much just detail the car really good, besides those other major fixes that I really need to get to. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I know I went on a little bit, but let me know what you guys think about the stands. You know, if you guys like it. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm honestly in love with the stands. I'm still debating on whether I should get a lip. Let me know if you guys think I should get a lip. But yeah, I'm in love with the stance, guys. Obviously the car's dirty, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Should I get a lip? Should I just leave it alone? I'm also got to do the exhaust, so I was gonna do a complete cat back. So I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm just gonna go to a shop and have them delete both the resonators and the muffler, and that's pretty much what's gonna happen there. Besides that, I'm not gonna touch mechanically, besides the short ram intake that I have and the exhaust that I want to do. I'm gonna leave it alone until I decide whether I'm gonna keep the car. So I'm not gonna tune it. I'm not gonna buy any more performance parts as of right now. Just clean it, do the exhaust, and mix and fix some mechanical issues that I have right now, which is not a lot. Hi, puppy. My son's here, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think. Just remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys on the next one.